You ready, Dub?
Yeah, I've pressed record.
Okay.
The
Recording in progress.
record has been
Okay.
pressed.
This is how it starts, man. Dub, hit us off with them 5-star intros you be having.
Where the gunshots at?
Oh, I thought brr, bah,
You are now
bang,
listening to
boom,
Houston's premier
pow,
podcast. Coming
pow.
straight out of H-Town, Texas, Young James Boogie, AR Dub. We are 16 Shots Podcast. What's going down?
What's going down, man? We got a special guest in the house tonight, as you can see, man. Sipping on wine, looking fine. I'm sorry, I'm inspired to do pros by your lighting. Um, we have Miss Flossie in the building. Can we get some hand claps for that, sir? Can we get some hand claps?
Miss Flossie, what
Hand
side of
claps.
town you from?
I live in the Galleria area.
Whoa,
This
okay.
guy
All
already
right,
with the
okay.
set tripping, man. So,
I'm not set
um,
tripping. I'm not set. How do you know Young James Boogie?
Friends. We friends. Since I've moved here, I've been here 5 years.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
we've been friends for 5 years.
Yeah, about five. It'll
I
be
say
about
more like
5.
3. Kind of ghost
Mhm.
like a year. Remember that part when you ghost me for a whole year? Like
Oh
I thought
man,
you was just a joke. You ain't serious. But
Boogie, I thought we was
anyway,
having a serious convo. You can't give
no,
me
but
this many
all right. So we're gonna hop right into it, man.
opportunities for jokes.
There are reports that
Right.
Mr. Deshaun Watson is about to get traded to the Miami Dolphins, basically giving himself a new leaf at life in the NFL. And
Got to buy me a jersey.
so there's some people who are all for it. I mean, sorry, all for it. And there's some people who I don't think are too much for him getting a second chance. So,
Let's talk
Miss
about it.
Floss, Miss Flossie, could you
Well,
tell us
I'm not so
your
sure about how I feel about that.
I don't know. It's why you're here. But I wanted to let the people know that you are in the profession, so you have some
Oh
insight.
yeah, no, I'm no, yeah, I've been in it for almost 10 years, but I'm no longer doing that. I'm in a CEO, the corporate area now, but it's still massage.
Yeah,
I'm
I got
still in the massage therapy
yeah.
field though.
So
Well,
so
spa field.
so you have
Yeah,
a
so as far as him, I think everybody deserves, second chances in life.
mhm,
But you gotta also think that I'm a female. Forget the side of me being just the massage therapist side, but I'm also a female.
yeah.
And we're in this Me Too rape culture era. So I feel like I'm not into canceling everybody,
Mhm.
but I'm also into, making examples.
So,
You can't pick and choose who you want to make examples of.
So you think
okay.
that
That's how I feel. But
Well, hold on.
with all his
Question though.
cases, they're not even finished yet. Or I don't think they're finished with any of his cases yet, right?
There's
Go
civil
ahead.
cases though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're civil. See, they can't really go after him. It's not you could really do civilly. I mean, what can his job really do? They're suing him
It-
Well,
it-
his job.
instead of. If it was criminal, it'd be a different story.
so
But
and,
it's
and
civil.
and so that's my whole thing. I'm not trying to say I'm not taking away from any kind of Me Too or abuse to women. We should protect women. Um, my question is this though:
Okay.
did he rape anyone? What has he done? What has he truly done from the evidence that we've seen outside of making some poor lifestyle choices on some of the types of actions he's done?
My brother. I'm gonna say it for yourself. I'm gonna say it for yourself, brother.
No, because I
Uh,
want to know. Because no, not once has. First off, I haven't heard any woman come out or
yeah.
any evidence that says he raped someone. It
But this is what
sounds
I'm trying
like
to say.
it
I'm
sounds
trying to say.
like did he on the low somewhat hired escorts. Some of these young ladies went back 2 and 3 times.
I'm gonna save you there, brother. The reason why I'm trying to save you, or not save you, but I want to try to help you not say it wasn't rape because
But was it rape?
I know.
Did
But
he
listen, what
rape
I'm saying.
somebody? I'm
Listen,
asking
what
you
I'm saying.
this.
When you say that, it makes it sound like because it wasn't rape, it's okay. That's what it
Boogie, did
sounds
he
like.
rape somebody?
But I think people
I know
miss
that
the
don't matter
idea
if rape
of
somebody. He's
wait.
not being charged
I
with rape.
think I think people miss it when we think rape. We think penetration. We
Exactly.
automatically think penetration. The minute you touch me in an inappropriate way, it becomes some form of rape. It's inappropriate touching, however you see fit. It is sexual harassment. So we're in the sexual harass. Like I said, we're in that Me Too rape culture era. I know what you're saying, but if you touch me and I didn't say it was okay for you to touch me, I can file charges. And it might not go up as rape, but you will be on a registered list
Okay, got
if
you.
you get found guilty of it.
So let me ask you a question.
So you gotta
And I'm
going
just
back, I think people get this mistaken. When a female, sometimes y'all gotta understand. See, with me, because I've worked in professional settings, I was never going to anybody's home. That is something I would never do. You came to my job, you set up an appointment through my job. So it's a different type of setting. Now, if she felt comfortable enough in going to his home, the first time she might have, be like, okay, maybe I misread it. And it might have been an actual brush up against or actually because people like him, they test limits first. They see how far they can go first. They keep each time you come back. So that's the reason why they came back 2 or 3. But after the third time, they were like, no, that's not okay. But he was testing his limits on how far he can go. And he was testing what he can do with these women and how far they were willing to go. And that's what a lot of them do, though. If you technically think about it in that type of field, in that type of power, you got someone coming over, you automatically assume, with this field, you automatically assume sex when that's not it. So when you think of massage, you think of happy ending, and that's not the case. So he already had it set up in a certain way. So he tried to figure out how which women were going to allow it, which ones were going to allow him to get to the point that he was going to get to. No different than men going out to a club. Y'all going to keep trying until you get a yes. That's what he did. He kept trying until he got a yes, and he's getting sued.
So my question is, what exactly? And I don't know. So from all the evidence I've read, reports, things like that, I've read it was things like he might have exposed himself or he asked for a specific type of massage. If the young ladies were comfortable with it, they said yes. So from your point of view, from your knowledge of being in the industry, what did you see when you read these? What did you see or hear when you read these reports?
Okay. First of all, when a man exposes himself, it's automatically I'm done. Because that's not what because when you do that, you put yourself in a situation where you can lose your license. We go to school for this. We have to take a test for this. We pay for this. This is something you can lose. Plus, on top of that, we can go to jail for prostitution. And that's a felony. So with that being said, you have to be protected. So if he exposes himself, you're ready to go. So that's very inappropriate. And if he asks, but see, that's why I specifically worked in a spa, because I was always afraid of that type, because people got it misconstrued on what our job is and what we're there to do. So yeah,
But see, I've asked this question before, and what evidence have we found out or has been said that what he actually did to these young ladies? Because I've heard conflicting reports. I even saw an interview of a young lady who was one of the massage therapists, and she couldn't explain why she kept going back. Like, she actually didn't have an issue with the guy. She was contacted by Busby, and she just hopped on the lawsuit.
yeah,
Like,
the
she
gravy
didn't
train.
have
I mean, there's
anything
nothing wrong
negative
with
to
that.
say. Like, she was fine with everything she
Yeah,
did.
some people, right.
Has one.
That's why I see. That's why he was testing his limits. Some are with it, some aren't. Some weren't okay. The one that actually went after him, the original first person that went after him, she wasn't with it. Exposing yourself. Now let's say this: you out in public, right? And you see a lady walk by and you expose yourself, you flash yourself to you. What do you get? You get arrested for that, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that's that though. I don't think this situation
No,
is
it is.
that.
It is. It's the exact same thing. I came in. The minute you call me, it becomes professional, becomes business. No matter if it's in your house, no matter if it's in a hotel room, this is business. And I didn't come for the idea of sex. I didn't come for any of that. So once you expose yourself to me, yeah, that is the same exact thing. See, that's what when
Is
we
that
work,
what he
when you
did
work
though?
in that setting, if a man exposed, if I was at work when I worked, and if a man ever exposed himself, I could call the cops and have him arrested.
That is true.
And I ain't gonna lie.
So
I had
But
to get.
my question is, have we even? Do we know what happened? Do we
Yeah, but
know?
I'm
Do we
saying
know any specifics of what happened? Because I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
you know what though? Right now, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why it's a thin line, and now you got to protect yourself on both sides. Um, he didn't protect himself on his side, and she didn't protect herself on her side. And quite as kept, it's not even about. The only thing I hate about this whole situation is that there's a lot of women that get into these situations and don't say anything, and they were actually raped or actually touched
I
inappropriately.
agree.
And they don't say anything, and they carry these burdens with them. Then you have women like this, and I'm not victim shaming because that's not something I want. But if it was for me, it wouldn't have been about, I would have prosecuted you first. If it was even about, it wouldn't even be about money for me. It would be about me seeing you go to jail because you made me feel uncomfortable. And now I'm not even going to be safe for you to walk the streets. But I would never put myself, like I said, I would try to prevent myself from those predicaments. But people got to make their money. So do I knock the young lady for trying to make their money? No, I don't knock them. I don't like that hustle. But going to his room and massaging him, you were making your money. Now, like I said, some were with it. And when they got called by a lawyer, they're like, yeah, nah, I wasn't with it. When you already accepted the money and left and went on with your life.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Like
That's the
I feel
reason why
like
it's thin.
I
That's
feel
why
like
it's blurred.
if I hit you up on Instagram and you're really just like a makeup artist, and I hit you up and I ask you about a massage, and I'm telling you specific lingerie type outfits I want you to wear, I feel like you know what it is before you like you know what it is.
That's the
Yeah,
point. But
yeah,
I don't think
that's what
so.
I'm trying
I
to
don't
say.
think
That's
so.
why. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
it's a
think
thin
so.
line.
So
What I'm saying.
so
What I'm saying is,
because A, but hold on, because A, you're not a massage therapist. So if I'm hitting you up, I'm
yeah,
asking you, are you comfortable with X, Y, and Z? I'm
yeah,
telling you to make sure you wear X, Y, and Z.
yeah.
Like there should be
Oh
some
wait,
red
no, wait,
flags.
wait. One of those girls want a massage therapist?
Nah, so from my understanding, from what I read, some of these people he was just seeking out like hopping in people's DMs. They all weren't licensed massage therapists. I
Oh
think a
no,
couple of
no,
them
no.
were
Then
like
you're not
makeup artists.
protected. Then that's different. Cause see, here I'm thinking. No, I was under the impression that these were massage therapists,
They
No,
were
some
and
certain.
of
they
some
do.
I think a large portion of them are, and like so some of them. So one of them, it was like one of the main chicks he would deal with. I guess she didn't have time, so she started like hooking him up with her colleagues. So
Uh,
at that point, you know what it's about, and you still went.
right, and you should give your colleagues a heads up on what it's about.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure she did.
what I'm saying is this: the thin line becomes okay. So let's say, Dub, you're 100% right. Then
I'm probably not 100% right, by the way.
I'm gonna play both sides of the field. If you're 100% right, then they're saying you're saying that he buys prostitutes, and that's what he does, right?
Oh, I really
So
think I think at the most he's guilty of poor decisions and pretty much
no.
buying
You just
prostitutes.
you just said you said he buys prostitutes. So
He definitely buys escorts.
if that's the case, then the state is gonna come in and be like, "Hold up, bro. Regardless of what the civil suit says, win or lose, you if you admit to this, then we have to come in and say like, bro, you can't do that, right?
They're not gonna
Let's
do
say
that. Rich men been buying escorts
Yeah,
for
but they're not
years.
gonna. You know why they're not gonna do that?
they
They're not
got
gonna. They're
to.
They're
not
not
gonna.
gonna. The
No, they
state.
don't. They
No, the
they,
state.
they do
No, the
not have
state's not
to.
gonna do it. The state's not gonna do it because that begins to bring in your victims of the civil case because that means they're prostitutes, and that means they have to try them as well.
Yeah,
They're
they
not gonna do that.
They're
they
definitely
will.
not doing that,
Yeah, but they're
bro.
not
Why
gonna do
not?
that.
One hundred
Why not?
percent,
They're
they're
not
not
gonna
gonna
do
do
it
that. You know they're not.
because they were victims first. Because they were victims first.
Plus,
That's why.
plus,
They trying
But
to.
plus.
it's also it's always about we are in a Me Too movement, and feminists, that is not gonna fly. I'm telling you right now, that's not gonna
No,
fly. You can't, and then you got the male side where y'all not even gonna be okay with that.
no.
I don't know because I feel like
Y'all
they
don't want the
like
prostitutes. Y'all want the prostitutes prosecuted too.
No, they don't.
That's what
Half
I'm.
the judges is buying escorts anyway, bug. You
I'm
know they
saying
not
is
finna.
No.
No,
But you know what though? But they're not. But them judges and every one of them are buying women they know ain't gonna say nothing.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that I think that a feminist would be like, and I'm not 100% feminist, so I can't speak for the feminist movement. But I'm saying a feminist in my opinion and in certain circles I've talked to them would be like, "No, we don't want women who are bringing women down to
No,
to
no,
to prosper.
that's not
Like
true.
they're making it
That's not
hard
true.
for
Because no,
women."
that's not
They
true.
bringing women down.
It's not,
I mean, they doing the oldest profession alive.
bro.
I mean,
It's a
I just
whole.
don't like the fact that they're gonna be suing him when they already got their coins. If he did exactly what they said he did and
Yeah,
they felt bad about it, then I'm all for what they're doing. But if you're out here trying to make an extra dollar the American way, the real American way, robbing and stealing, then I don't. Yeah, you're no. I don't respect it, but I can't knock nobody. That's a hustle. You know what I mean? Like that's the oldest profession
hustling.
alive. I wouldn't do it, but you can't knock another person out.
You go gangster to educated to gangster to
Book.
educated.
It's a whole movement about not shaming sex work. You really think the
But that's what
feminists
I'm saying. They're
are
not
going
saying
to?
that.
It is
Exactly.
sex
That's
work.
what I'm trying
They're
to
gonna be
say.
like,
Like, because again, people purchase this shit. You can literally go on Instagram. You got OnlyFans. You got so much stuff. You can YouTube some shit. You
what?
can go into your Google and and
Google,
find all
what
types of
about Google?
crazy shit.
Don't let him act
You think they're
shocked.
gonna prosecute
Bug
them
got an
women?
OnlyFans anyway.
What particularly do I Google? Like, what could you like? I mean, hypothetically speaking, I'm saying, what would I like? Is there a code
You
word
better
like
ask the Sean.
Ali Ali Oxenfree? Did
Nah, you better you better ask this. But
on
So
Google?
I have a question for you, Miss Flossie. So how do
Okay.
you okay? I understand 100% what you're saying. Massage therapists, professionals, they don't want to walk into that. They don't want to walk into men exposing them, and they shouldn't have to deal with that. And
Right.
if a man is doing that, he should be penalized for what he's doing. How do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but now there also is a whole industry of young ladies who do these what do they call them now, like sensual massages now, where
Okay, yeah.
you can like go sign up for it and you do like
But
a
but
consultation
it's
with
still like
them, and it's a whole industry of men just signing up for these massages thinking, hey, this is what it is. And so you have some young ladies that offer both services, regular massages and
okay. So
massages with happy endings.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Not to cut you off because I hate that word sensual massage. First of all,
I'm
when
just
I
telling
went
you
to school for it,
how the young
I
lady
know, no,
advertised
you're
it.
right.
Oh,
No, you're not the first person to say this to me. You are not. Guys bring this up to me. When I did massage, they were like, "Oh, do you do sensual massages?" First of all, I don't even know what that is. Are you
There's
talking about that's something between you and your mate? That's what I'm saying.
mm-mm.
So I said sensual massage, and then when they sit like the one, I was like, you have to show me. First of all, we don't even offer that in our services.
hold on. Did he show you?
So
He's like, no. See, when you get down, and then you put the oil on you like this, and then they
no,
do
no,
that.
No, it's
no.
not.
He
No, like real talk. It's
let me tell you, he came in and he was asking. This is like one of like in my last year of actually doing massage therapy.
Yeah.
And he came in and he was like, do y'all do this? Now the girl at the front desk, they have no idea. We list what we offer, but they really don't because there's so many different modalities of massage. It's unreal. So she's like, well, ask your therapist when she comes out. So I come out. He's like, do you do sensual massage? So now me, professional, I go, what is that? In my head, what the fuck is that? Because it already sounds like I shouldn't even offer that shit. Because you just walked in to a place with my license that's hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
So he shows me a YouTube video, and I'm like, no,
He put out his phone.
absolutely not.
Oh,
Absolutely not. That's not, I
and
don't
what's
offer
that?
that. I said, I'm not even, first
hold
of all, I am wearing khakis
on. What word
and a
you said?
polo.
Different. There's so many different what you said modalities.
Yeah, modalities and massage. So you have Eastern theory. Eastern theory is your shiatsu, your trigger point, your cupping, your acupunctures. Then you have your Western, which is your Swedish, which is your, let me think, reflexology,
I'm trying to give you a
deep
thing here.
tissue,
What's the ones with the hot stones?
craniosacral. It's
Huh?
a whole bunch. It really is.
All right, let me
But
ask you a question. What's the ones where the little Asian ladies offer the table shower? What is that?
What is a table shower, bro?
You
That
ain't
sounds
see, bro. Hey,
no, they clean you off. Okay, so
see,
in different, that's whole.
So
Y'all are
how you
not
gonna take
getting into
a
stuff
brother?
that's illegal.
How you gonna
Let
take
me.
a
I
brother
don't know
that
why y'all know these things. No, they wash you off.
to
That's
get?
when they
Hey,
clean you
he
off.
the
They
brother
clean you
walk in
off.
the
They bathe
room
you.
and gets butt naked and gets ready for his table shower, and you like, oh no, we don't offer that here. But that's what he used to. So
Yeah, but here's the thing that I tell them. Whenever you walk into, first of all, I worked for a corporation, a franchise. So that's a no-go. That's just like walking into McDonald's and asking for a Whopper. We don't offer that.
I do that all the time, by the way.
So I work for a franchise. So that ain't gonna flow because our license is on the wall. But when you do that, my license is on the wall. If you want something, you won't have to have the blackout windows. Like they don't have, you know which ones to go to. Everyone knows which ones to go to. Like it literally be the blacked out windows, and you know damn well ain't nothing else going on. It's illegal. You know it's illegal. I go where you walk in and we have cucumber water. If you walk in and there ain't no goddamn cucumber water, then you know you are not in a real massage. You're not in a spa.
You said blacked out windows. What else now?
That's what I'm saying.
you
But if
gotta.
it
No
comes in
cucumber
with that
water.
attitude, then no, we don't
The-
offer that. A guy has exposed himself to me, and I just walked out, and I still got all. He
And I'm,
didn't tip
and I'm
me
still mad
because he
about
was
that.
there.
And I'm still mad about that. I'm like, you just walked out on me like that. Like I was just trying to show you what was.
Nah, no, he did. He exposed himself, and I walked out, and I reported him, and he wasn't allowed back.
That's all.
That's just how it goes.
She's telling me all I get is like a not invite back, so I can go from place to place to place over 30 days.
Yeah,
And it's,
you can. You can keep doing that. You can keep doing that. I mean, just don't go to the same franchise because your name pop up. You're going to jail.
Why would I
that's
go to like it sounded like you were at like a big box franchise. Why would I would just go to
I
like
am.
the Rio room if that's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So that's your exact. I always tell people if that's what you're looking for, you can always find it. Don't come to somewhere where it's a professional. So, like you said with him, you advertise. If you don't know that, you don't know I massage. Not unless you are a friend of mine or you've seen me work. But I don't go and be like, hey, I massage here. I don't advertise that. I'm not on my IG saying, oh, I massage. Come here. Like, no, I didn't do all of that because people misread lines. Because here you see me partying and drinking,
yeah,
and you might catch me with a 1-2 twerk, and then you go to my job and you expect that. And that's not how it goes. That's why my personal and my professional never cross. And that was with them. There's nothing wrong with building your business, but you have to separate the two. And that's where my fear was always at, with separating the two, where I didn't have to end up in a situation that those ladies were in. Like I told people, you can never come to my home to get a massage. And I was never coming to you because that's safety.
yeah.
It's not
Question.
even just about that. You got to be safe. So y'all felt comfortable enough in going to this man. No, I'm sorry. I'm
Question.
not. I don't want to victim shame because, like I said, people gonna make their money. But I also look at safety. You won't have to come to my job because I know I'm safe there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm safe at your home or mine. You know, like
Oh,
even then.
there's a young lady I follow on IG. She like posted a rant one day where so she's this like BDSM queen or whatever. That's her thing. That's what she advertises 24/7. So she vetted some masseuse through other people in their BDSM network. He showed up. She's butt naked. He gives her the massage. At the end of the massage, he eats her out. And she felt violated. She was like, well, I didn't ask you for that. You violated me. But she didn't say anything to after he was done with the massage. So how does that
Wait,
work?
time out. Free time. No, no. Wait up. she let him. She let him go down.
Apparently he did. Like, you know. So he was vetted through her.
At some point in time, you didn't move his head, punch him in the face, punch him in the head. Like, I don't want this.
So
What if he's really sick?
the way it read, it sounded like once he went down, she was weirded out. She was like, "No, stop." He stopped, and then after the massage, she was outraged. Why would you try to do that?
Oh,
But he was vetted through
wait,
their
made it sound
So
like
why
he
you
like
BDSM
want my?
community. So my question
But
is,
see, okay, let me.
what happens if you have a girlfriend who, let's say you have a group of girlfriends. It's like 10 of y'all in a group,
yeah.
and
Somebody me or her?
I'm talking about her,
'Cause
not you.
okay.
Not you.
And so y'all got this one masseuse who does this, you know, happy endings type shit.
Massage therapist. Massage
Massage
therapist.
And
therapist, sir. Get it right.
y'all are all in this BDSM group, but there are no kink shaming. Y'all do some weird shit as it is.
No, right, no,
Y'all knocking down
right.
dudes with strap-ons. Like y'all do some weird shit anyway. So out of the 10, 9 of y'all have this happy endings dude, and you're like, hey, I need a massage. Oh yeah, this dude right here, he gonna get you right, and it happens. And you're already butt naked when he shows up at your house to get the massage. Like, are you inviting someone to do these things? Should you set these boundaries before you start? How does that work?
Okay, so yeah, you should, especially if you're that free. Um,
Because if I'm the masseuse
so
dude,
if you're yeah, but as I said, to protect yourself, first of all, let me any person that has their massage license already knows no sexual anything. That's the you there's two things they teach you when you go to school for this. First, do no harm because you still have to follow the medical procedure. We got to take tests, like we're considered on that lines. That's number one. Number two is no sexual because now it becomes prostitution
but
and you lose
see,
your license
I
and that's
think
a felony and you
I
never get it back.
I think you're following the laws
So
and rules because you're a professional like massage therapist. But there's some of
right,
these people
right.
who ain't
So right,
operating like that.
exactly. So with them, but there's a lot of people that say they do massage, they're not massage therapists.
Hmm.
And like you said, that's why you can use the word masseuse for them. They just good with their hands. Now, when you're offering this type of happy endings, like you do have to be careful with it because if you're going in thinking that you, like you said, if all of us, and I'm the 10th one, that means 9 of my homegirls that's into the same shit I'm into already had him. They're going to tell me what he's going to do. That's a
Hmm.
conversation. We talk like men do. So you gonna tell me, girl, he do this with his tongue, he do this, he gonna flip you over, he gonna do this. You already know these things. So if you feel like that's not going to be okay for you, there's a level where you invite him in and you go, look, I'm going to be naked. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. But I don't want all the rest of the stuff that you offer them. I just want this. Now that's something that should be understood from the beginning. See, I was taught not to mislead or play with a guy or tease because you can't get somebody all worked up. And I'm like, again, I don't like to victim shame, but sometimes we put ourselves in situations where we can't get out of them.
Preach.
And at that point in time, it does become bad for us. So I'm not going to play with you. So if I know that that's not what I'm looking for, look, yeah, I'm coming. When I go get massage, I get completely undressed, but you don't ever see me. The therapist never sees me naked. You can never. We found ways how you can flip the sheet and fold. We're taught these things. This is the stuff we're taught in school. So we never see anybody's naked body, not unless they expose themselves to us. So, with that being said, when you tamper into that side and into that world where you're going and you're massaging and that person's going to be naked, it's on the client and the massage therapist to protect both of their rights. So, therefore, she should have said, yeah, you know what? I'm into this, but I don't. Because there's no way you didn't know that this man was not into that. That's the reason why you hired that man, is you knew what he offered. He ain't offer it. He ain't say, look, this is what I'm into and I'm going to offer this. Y'all didn't have a conversation of it. Like when you go to a blacked out, like I said, you know which ones you can't go to a massage spa and say, hey, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this. No, you can't. So I don't know.
I like the way that you
I
put.
don't know.
I like the way you put like 4 syllables on the word spa. Like you said, a massage spa, a massage spa, massage
Yeah, because
spa.
people be getting it real. Yeah, because you gotta say that because people think, okay, I'm going to a parlor. No, it's not a parlor, baby. It's a spa. Get it right. A
Oh.
retreat. I'll even take a massage retreat, but we are not a parlor. Mm-mm.
Mm.
I work too hard. I would work too hard and pay too much
So I got a question for you.
to be
Okay,
into
this,
that.
this is a real serious question. I need you to this is a lock-in question. Normally I'm a jokester and play around, but this one here is important.
That's why I'm
Um,
side eyeing you because usually when you say this is an important question, it'd be some bullshit.
certified lover boy or Donda?
What?
Certified lover boy or Donda?
I think you got to stop comparing the two, bro.
Are we talking about Drake and Kanye West?
He is because he's infatuated with Kanye West. If he had hair,
Yeah,
he would get the
that's
Kanye
right.
West
Are we talking
haircut.
about Drake and Kanye West? Like right now, at this point, they're like neck and neck for me. Like they both getting on my nerves. Sorry.
So, but we're speaking in a musical
Appreciate
tone.
you. Appreciate you.
I know you have uh, I know you have a musical background, and you have some musicians in your family that are in the
Very
industry,
talented.
very talented industry. And so I was asking you more on the musicianship of their albums, not about
You
the
But
can't
don't get me
ask that,
wrong, because
bro.
I'm really
around.
liking Kanye. Only thing I like on Kanye is the Hurricane song. That's it. I'm sorry. And I didn't really get into the Drake yet. I really haven't. Because I've been, after that whole thing with Jada Kiss, I just been on my Jada Kiss. Once,
Man,
once the lock
preach,
and
please,
the this,
preach.
I just been on my Jada Kiss. Like today, I just bumped by your side.
Preach to
Like
him,
I just
man.
can't. Not in
Preach to
Benny
him.
Siegel. I've been on Benny Siegel too. So I
Okay.
really, I'm East Coast. I really,
Cause he feels
neither one
like
of them
he
really
feels
rock.
like Cam and Jewels go harder than Jada.
No,
Thank you. Thank you. Man,
Stop disrespecting
no.
Wells. Y'all stop disrespecting Wells. Wells.
I mean, clothes wise, they go hard as hell. We
Miss
talk about
Flossie, boy,
fashion,
I
they
tell you, Miss
cute.
Flossie, I like you. I like you. Me and you can drink wine any day of the
Fashion, they
week. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be
cute.
real
Joel
respectful.
Santana, Joel Santana, bro. Right now, okay, so I'm gonna take 1 minute. I promise. That's all. The way I listen to music and the way I receive it and try to explain it is kind of different, right? But Joel Santana is a movement. Like he's a literal movement. Like when he walks into a room, when he's spitting, when he's the way that the cadence he spits in is like he's
Yeah,
talking to
you're
the
right.
clock.
Don't do drugs.
He's like talk.
Mm-mm,
It's like you have to. He's a polarizing figure. His
mm-mm,
cadence is he
mm-mm.
man, I can't even
But see,
describe it
Boog, this
now.
the thing though. The way you digest
Mm-mm.
music, you try when the way you digest music, you try to put your opinions on
It ain't
everyone
nothing to do with me,
in
man.
the way
And
you would
I'm looking
digest
at it.
music. But everybody
I'm looking
digests
at it,
music differently. Like I told you, Kanye
bro.
West sonically is probably the best thing that we will ever hear in our generation. But the way I digest music, I want to be entertained. I love trap music. So I'm finna bang H-Time shit. I'm finna listen to Atlanta shit. And I'm listening to
I'm
Griselda.
with that. This is what
I
I'm saying.
I
That's what
want
I'm
to
saying.
feel
That's what I'm
like
saying. What I'm
I
saying.
want to feel
I
like
mean, if
I'm
I'm driving,
standing.
I'm driving out. When I'm driving, I want to feel like a whole drug dealer. I
I,
ain't never sold drug in my life, but I want to be.
I'm not down.
I'm
I'm not doing
Conway the whole way, man. Conway Pusha T. I just want to feel like I'm selling the bricks right now as I'm driving from state to state.
so you think
On my regular job, yes.
you don't
I
think
can't
trap
do,
music
and I
is one of
can't
the
do
hardest?
Dipset. I can do Jim Jones though. If I can do Jim, that's
Ballin',
probably the only
Jimmy.
person I
I
can really
fuck
do.
with Jimmy. I fucks with
So you
Jimmy,
telling
and
me
Jimmy's the worst rapper out of the crew.
I do. I think that's the only person I can really deal with. Jules is annoying, and Cameron. I mean, his music. I'm not.
Now
We're talking
hold on,
about
time out.
literally
Now you on the
music.
ledge now, Miss Floozy, because you can't talk bad about Killer
Yeah.
Cam in my presence.
No,
Killer?
I can't. I mean, their music. But see, here's the thing, though. I did Cam when Cam did Mace with Marriage and with Carriage, and I'm that. And I just if it's not Mace and Cam, I just
You saying she's stuck in the
I
'90s? What
can't.
it sound like to me?
Killer?
You saying
Nah,
Yeah, I'm
nah,
old.
nah. I
Yeah,
can't.
like
Nah,
I
I'm
like
not.
him then.
I can't
I like
take.
him chubby Cam.
I can't take anything away from Cam and Joel's because they
like
spit.
Kurt Cobain?
I fuck with
Yeah,
Cam.
yeah, yeah.
I fuck with
Come on,
No.
Joel's,
man.
and I
This
fuck
is
with Jimmy
crazy.
hard. But I fuck with Jada kissing the locks. How you feel about Griselda,
Yeah.
Miss Flossie?
All right.
You listen to Griselda?
Who is that?
The gangsters
That's your answer.
from Buffalo, Benny the Butcher, West Side Gun, and the Great Conway the Machine.
No, I have not, but now I'll go listen.
You gotta go
While they
listen.
drop,
My phone normally keeps me up on the trap stuff, but she been telling me stuff, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
Go to
I'm
YouTube's,
older now. You
listen
know
to
how
the.
you get to a point where you're older now, and it's all you want to listen to is the older stuff.
Can I ask you a
No.
question? I was supposed to ask a young lady how old they are, but
No
how
change.
old are you, ma'am?
Young.
I'm
You're who?
I'm 38.
Oh yeah, you're not that old. So look, you got to go back, listen, go to YouTube, look up the L.A. Leakers Griselda freestyle from like 2 years ago. Conway gonna kill it,
Okay.
then Benny gonna kill it, and you gonna be in love with Griselda.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Big Sean just killed the LA Lakers a couple of days ago, re-solidifying himself as he always does as one of the best spitters to ever grace the microphone.
I'm
Big
not even gonna
Sean
take
is
anything from Big Sean. I'm
Big
not even
Sean.
gonna do that.
You know
I'll
what,
give
Sean.
it to you.
Bug? I gotta apologize to you, bro,
Okay, I accept your apology already.
because on one thing you talk about when you talk about how our community are consumers and we don't
Mm-hmm.
spend our dollar with each other. So
Mm-hmm.
I like
Mm.
I love jewelry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now I'm looking at how I can waste some money on some nice jewelry. I moved to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? All the trappers go get their jewelry from Icebox. So I said, man, let
Mm-hmm.
me go to Icebox IG and see what I can afford. Realized I can't afford anything on their IG. But
Okay.
I was depressed, bro, cause I just scrolled through the whole IG and all I seen was Lil Baby, Moneybag, Yo, all these
Yeah.
rappers just dropping stupid dollars, and it's just like white boys. Why we don't have no black jeweler? As much money as hip hop spends on jewelry, why we don't have no black jeweler for our black stars? If you
Bro,
gonna spend stupid money on jewelry, if you gonna spend 200 grand on a dumbass chain, why not at least spend it with a black person?
You you asked you asked the same question that we already know the answer to. The minute we'll spend hundreds of dollars in a white man's store, but the minute we go into our community and we see a shirt, you go, I ain't spending $50 here, but you'll go to a white man's store or spend $100 for the same shirt. But because we look alike, because we might have came from the same struggle, you think that I shouldn't look out, or I should lower my prices and look out because we look the same. And that's the fucked up thing about our community. We're not going to, we never were the type to uplift. No,
except
okay, so yeah, you'll be showcasing my daughter at some point in time whenever she send me her links.
What does your daughter do?
She writes her own music. She raps, she sings. She
Time
does it
out.
all pretty much.
So you have a daughter old enough to rap and sing?
Yes, my daughter's 20.
What? You don't look
And
like you have a 20-year-old daughter,
she's
man.
yes. She's thank
How many
you. She's
dudes try to holler at you and your daughter like y'all friends? Be
at
honest.
ATL. My daughter in ATL, so we ain't never took when I tell her don't post me, don't do none of that. Don't do none of her little friends.
don't want to be the one with the fine mama, right?
Yeah, but no, I will as soon as she sends me the link, because she's dropped some new stuff recently since she's been in ATL. So I'm gonna send you some stuff as soon as she send it to me.
What I heard was fire.
Yeah, she's gotten better.
I've
That's
I
recently
shouldn't say
moved to
she's gotten
Atlanta.
better. She's always improving, but her recording studio and situation's gotten a hell of a lot better.
mm.
I've recently
So yeah.
moved to Atlanta. I don't know how I feel about it yet.
My daughter was saying, Mom, you need to, every time I visit, I hate it. I like it for weekends and visit, but to live. But it's the Black Mecca.
I
If you
feel
want to get into film and stuff, it's perfect.
I feel
Music
like
and film.
I feel like it's like being in third ward. Like the whole city is like third ward. So, and that's cool. I live in South Atlanta.
Watch
So
yourself. Third war bet over here. Watch yourself.
third ward what?
Third
I'm
war bet.
sorry, and I have to
Lost.
agree. I'm not even. I had to laugh because I'm not even going to disagree with it. Even adding the fucking traffic trying to get into that bitch. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. It is third ward.
Oh, I love the
It really
Trado.
is.
So like I love the Trado. Like I'm from Heron Clark, and Heron Clark is the superior hood, but I do
Nah,
love the Trey because of the history that it
watch
has.
yourself, brother. Watch
Yeah.
yourself.
I love Houston though. I can't even lie. I love Houston, but me and Atlanta just don't rock.
The problem with me in Houston is so big. I never realized it because I'm from there. The city itself is just so massive. When you
It
go
is.
anywhere else
Um,
outside of like LA, and I have never been to New York, so when you go anywhere else, it's like small. Like, oh, this all y'all got? Is it?
uh,
Yeah, you're on the East Coast side. The East Coast side, if you've not even looked at the states that's over there, it's congested.
Yeah.
We're very congested. That's why we live on top of each other instead of spaced out. See, y'all don't have high rises on every corner and stuff like that. We do. Like we build up. Y'all build out, we build up.
Where you from?
So I grew up in Maryland, DC, and then I moved from Maryland to DC to Pittsburgh when I was 13.
she put a K in Pittsburgh, by the way.
Yeah, I was 13, and then 13 to 33.
See, I
I've
love
been in Pittsburgh.
so I love being like in the city. So like when I go to these places, I want to live downtown or in their version of Midtown, in a high rise or a loft because I'm from Houston, man. I've been living in a house my whole life. I want to live somewhere
Right.
where like I can walk out. I work from home mostly if I'm not traveling. So yeah, when I walk out the house, I want to like walk out, walk to the Publix
And
or
everything's
whatever, and everything's
right,
there. You know what I'm
reachable to you.
saying? But at the
Hmm.
same time, I'm from Houston, so like right
Astros have
now
a
in
good team.
Atlanta, when I drive from my house to one of the stores, it's like, damn, I feel like I'm in the sticks. It's nothing but trees and shit out here. I'm used to driving for 45 minutes and seeing nothing but buildings and business and
That's why I said
houses.
y'all build out. Right.
Yeah,
We don't build out, we build up.
I don't like that shit.
So you'll see the cities will build up on top of each other. But then you'll see like the little wooded areas. See, you get the beauty, the gems though, when you're in Georgia and Atlanta on the outskirts, you get the gems of being spaced out
Yep.
and actually getting some land
Yeah, I like that.
and seeing trees and shit.
Yeah.
Because going into the city of a lot of these places like New York, you're really not gonna see inside New York, not unless you go into the park. You're not seeing no damn tree, not unless they planted it.
Mm.
So it's a different type of feel.
You mean
That's
simple?
why I like Houston. I
You
like Houston because it's spread out. And then on top of that, the suburbs got its own little, shopping centers and stuff. See, with us, you had a shopping center and you better be able to make it there by a certain time or you're not catching into the next day.
Houston
So it's
crazy
different.
because it ain't no zoning, so you can just put whatever. Like you, like people can live in one community and not leave. They can live, work, shop, and
Right,
just not
right,
leave.
right. Never. I don't know the beauty of that until I moved here. I didn't know the beauty of that. We had to leave. You had to leave the city to do some things. The only thing that you could stay there for is like the grocery stores. Other than that, if you wanted to go shopping at the mall or shopping at little plazas or stuff, we ain't had it. You had to leave.
So
So it's a different feel.
I can't go too far east though. The gun laws is crazy. I can't go too far east. Atlanta is probably as far as I'm gonna go. Yeah, I can't. I'm from Texas,
Well, I
man. You can
mean,
have
it's
you can have a whole arsenal in the back seat.
coming from a state where you don't need shit makes sense. I mean, this state don't require you to have shit now.
Man, you can have a whole
Yeah,
arsenal in the back seat. You good?
I don't want shit.
you know, you can have a whole arsenal walking around and you're good.
Yeah, you can do that too.
You don't even have concealed, like they don't even have you can open carry without a license
So
now.
I have my
Say,
license, and so I have my license. It's some perks to having a license because with the license, I ain't gotta do
it
no
is.
background check. So I just go buy my gun, and then I like to throw my license on the counter, and then a white dude be looking at me sideways. He be mad, and I'm like,
Yeah, but
yeah, process my shit, nigga.
Texas you don't even require that now. They
That's
don't
new
even
though.
require
Yeah,
that.
that's new. Even though Texas still been like that. Like
Wait a
before it
minute.
was open
Certain
No, they
carry,
really have been.
or
They
before it
really
was
have been like
before it
that.
was constitutional carry, like everybody still had the gun in their car, bro.
Yeah, right, right.
But you say I can just go
But
buy
yeah,
a gun?
no. Certain states, like the further you go up north, like New York is the worst.
I'm never living in New York. I want to visit once or twice, but nah, I'm not. No, never.
No, not if you want to protect yourself. Yeah, it's the worst. I mean, if you do, you would definitely have to get a gun license there. Make sure yours is all up to date.
I even feel like the gun license process is crazy in New York. Now I think Jersey is different, so I probably could go to Jersey. But
Yeah, no, New York is terrible. New York is
yeah,
probably one of the worst states with gun laws.
no, I'll never move to New York ever in life.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I visit New York enough to know. No, I don't ever want to. Upstate though is not bad. It's not bad. And going up
It
towards,
snows.
Canada, going up that way, it's not bad at all.
It snows a lot, so I don't want to get snowed on a lot.
I want to go to
Just
Harlem. I want to go to Harlem before it gets fully gentrified. I mean,
Oh, then you're already too late.
well, Cam and
I
Jimmy
mean, it's
make.
just gentrified with niggas with money. Let me
I'm cool
clear
with
that up.
niggas with money.
Black folk. Let me not say niggas with money. I want to say black. Nope, niggas with money.
I was gonna say, sister, you need to respect our black
I'm
nation and
toxic.
treat
Yeah,
us
no,
I'm toxic.
there's black people with
as we
money there
are.
too, but it's niggas with money.
I'm,
So it is. So when you go there, it is still going to be. It's going to be a lot of black folks. It's just not black folks with money,
that's cool.
As long
which
as I
how it
can
used
run
to
to
be.
Cam or Jewels or Uncasa or Freaky Ziggy
Fuck
or
Casa.
Hellrail or J.R. Ryder or one of those guys.
You want to hear something funny?
What's that?
Houston's the only freaking city that I've actually ran into, except for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's small. But to run into your stars, like your local stars that made it a little bit big
You
or
talking about
somewhat
Houston?
big
I
or
feel the
big
hate.
big.
I feel the
You
hate.
saying Houston is the
No,
only city you
no,
run into them
that's
in?
not no hate at all. No, the reason why I'm saying this is because Houston keeps within their community.
It's
So
down
when
to
I'm
earth.
saying that is y'all promote, y'all do what y'all do for y'all's artists and everything, but only that your artists still come back and show love.
You know why
See,
though?
a lot of your other in your other areas, they move,
But you
they
want,
pick up.
but you want to know why though? Because
Hey,
Houston is cheap to live in, so everybody got money. So the rapper who got money, he ain't like everybody got money. I ain't got no
But
money.
Houston really isn't. Houston really isn't that cheap to live in if you compare it to where I came from. Pittsburgh is cheap as shit,
Don't nobody want
but
to
it's
live in
the cost of
Pittsburgh.
living.
Yeah. It's
No,
also
exactly. Because
thinking.
even with Khalifa said no, thank you, and moved to California. So that's what I'm trying to say. For that, you guys stay. So you see your artist. You're not going to see your artist in New York now unless you at a club or something.
Because you
You're not
get,
going to randomly round up
I'm
on your
telling you,
artist.
you get more bang for your buck in Houston if you got money. I am an
That's
avid
true.
watcher of
No, you're right. You're
HGTV.
true.
So I see like you go to Maryland and Ohio and them East Coast places and Phoenix and them West Coast places. I see the $400,000 house. The $400,000 house is a townhouse. You come to Houston and spend four or five
Right.
hundred. You got like a little mini mansion. Now it's getting more expensive the more Californians move to Houston, and they're trying to make Houston and Austin like another Silicon Valley. So the prices are going up because my little $80,000 house turned into 200,000 real quick. And I'm like, oh,
Easy. Right.
but
Right. I mean, but that's to be expected though, because y'all's pay is getting ready to go up. So the cost of living is gonna go up, your pay is gonna get ready to go up. But y'all started booming with, like you said, Silicon Valley is trying to turn into that, but also medical. Y'all getting ready to do a big boom with med. I mean, y'all already started on the way with medical, but once y'all start bringing in, because y'all are leading number one in the cancer research right now.
Houston Medical Center is
So
like one of the best in the
you're
world.
bringing, yes. So you're bringing in a lot, your medical center, and then also on top of that, your technology center. So y'all are bringing in a lot outside of, you still got your old money here, which is your oil money. So if you look at all that too, mixed in with all of that together, it's getting right. Of course, it's going to go up, but it still ain't going to be no price of freaking New York. You
No,
can get
no, fuck
in
New
New
York.
York a flat. And I don't think people understand what a flat is.
I
A
do.
flat is not what you think it is. It
I
is
understand exactly
literally
what
an
it is.
efficiency.
Yeah.
It is an efficiency for a $1,500. You got the only door that closes is the door that you walked in on to shut and lock. And you better have 8,000 locks on your door.
Yeah,
So
Even
it don't
being in
cover.
Atlanta, man, the price of just living in Atlanta. So the price of living is not that bad. Gas is a little higher. To
Yeah,
me, the food
yes.
price is about the same. The price, like the rent though, I'm looking at like I pay 1,800 a month now where I stay. I stay in South Atlanta. It's okay. You know, it's not like
Condo? Is it a condo?
No, I got a house. That's what I'm saying. I live in a house for
It's
18.
a house. Oh, okay, then
But
yeah.
I also was gonna rent an apartment for $2,000. And
But what did the apartment offer? What were the amenities?
it was in Dunwoody. Is that what it is? It was by Lenox
It
Mall.
did.
It was by
But
Lenox
everybody
Mall.
Oh,
say,
oh yeah,
So
yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
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 because my whole
yeah. You
thing
was getting ready to
is
spend money.
I essentially moved to Georgia to work from home. So if I'm gonna work from home, I want to be close to everything, the gym, the grocery
Right.
store. So
Yeah, because you can at least save on gas or something.
yeah, I'm like, if because my whole thing is if I'm gonna move to a whole other city, I'm not moving to a whole other city to stay in the hood. So you know,
No, first of all,
I'm
no.
gonna enjoy
First of
myself
all,
a little bit if I'm gonna
you
move.
didn't. I tell people all the time though, I didn't work this hard to live in no hood. I don't care if it's a hood in somebody else's city or state. I didn't work this hard to move to the hood. That was the case. I'm going backwards. You're going
I
backwards.
be
You
conflicted
know what I mean?
though, because I love ratchetness and I just love being around my people.
Just do what I do. Just visit it.
And I'm
You can
very
visit.
comfortable with sketch. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sleeping, I hear gunshots. I'm comfortable with it.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I
hood,
didn't.
that
I
shit.
had to. Yeah, I learned. I can't even say I learned to get over that. You never get over that. You just, like you said, you become comfortable with those noises and the loud music, and people at 4 o'clock in the morning yelling and screaming, and you're like,
Exactly.
ah,
I love when I stop at
yeah,
the red light. I smell the dope. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. It's
That's
crazy though, because I'm in Tampa right now. I'm in Tampa right now, and so every time I travel a lot for work, so every time I go to a new city, my whole and it's been that even when I was working in oil and gas, if I hit a new city up, I go find MLK because if you go find MLK, you're gonna find your people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, remember?
I'm in
why would
Tampa.
you do it in Tampa?
I'm in Tampa, so I really found MLK. Man, I found MLK in Tampa, and it's a bunch of like Cubans on MLK in Tampa. I
Right
called
in
Walk,
then.
huh?
So you fit right in, and they was like, brother, yeah, man, yeah.
So man,
You
I
feel
called.
better?
This is crazy, man. Like I had to go to because I had left some meds at home, so I had to call Walgreens see if I can get like a couple of loaner meds,
Oh,
and
nice
they was
one.
off MLK. I thought I was talking to an African lady, man,
Yeah.
and I'm talking to the lady. She set my meds aside. I go pick them up. I'm like, damn, this MLK. Okay, it's gonna be some niggas. I'm finna find some barbecue, some chicken, some soul food, something. I walk in
No,
Walgreens,
sir.
and she's like, Edon. I'm like, oh, you not African at all. You Cuban. And everybody's
Dang,
cute. Everybody is in there Cuban, and these Cuban women looking at me like I'm fresh off the boat, and I cut my dreads. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And they looking at me like, oh, okay. And I'm like, okay. And this
So
is
what
my
about
question: am I allowed to ask a Latin person where the tacos are? Because I love tacos. I want some fire tacos. I wanted to ask all the Latin people where can I get the fire tacos,
them
but
different
I ain't
kind of
want to.
tacos? Them
I ain't.
Cuban tacos.
I ain't want. Huh?
No, no. Why would you? Why would that be offensive?
I don't know, because if you just randomly walk up on me, a white person, ask me where can I go find some fried chicken, I'm gonna look at you sideways.
No,
Why
why?
you can't like,
So, but
hey,
what if they say
why do
soul
you?
food? Now, if they didn't say fried chicken, what they say? Where can I get soul food?
That's even
Okay.
worse. Let's see. I think soul
No,
food is
it's not.
soul food is more. Why you assume I might like Asian food, man? How you assume I'm black? I don't
No,
like
they didn't
food that.
say whether you liked it or not. They just asked. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not even a big Thai person, but I can tell you where a good Thai restaurant is. I ain't never eat there, but I heard my friends talk about it.
You
I
know,
just don't eat Thai.
that's
Come
racist.
on, man.
it's
You know,
not
it's
That's
racist.
racist,
not.
but
That's
Not
not right.
personal,
Just
but I
ask them
know
if
it's
they
so.
know where a good Mex. No, don't say Mexican. Spanish. Where's a good Spanish, authentic Spanish restaurant is?
He
That's
going
it.
he going to go fix his he got a speech. He got a poem he's gonna read to us before he leaves. It's called
Okay.
Black and White. Uh, he wrote this. He wrote the poem when he first decided to have this lighting on himself. So
you
Wait,
full of
no,
shit,
and I
bro.
thought you was being so serious, yo. So wait, stop that. Now listen, but some said this bullshit.
You want to know
This
no,
why the
all
light? I'm
bullshit.
Miss Flossie. I'm gonna tell you why the lighting is like this. So
tell
for
us,
some
tell us.
reason, I came to Tampa. I stayed at I like the A lofts. The A lofts are pretty cool. The A loft is right on the Riverwalk in Tampa. but the lighting is
Okay.
trash in here, man. So it's like one lamp in this whole little
Yeah.
hotel room. So it
But
look
hotel rooms don't make it for you to cut. Like when you're in a vacation, y'all ever notice that when you're in a vacation spot and you're there and it's like they get a lot of tourists.
right.
It's touristy. It's never comfortable. Your
Well,
hotel room is never comfortable
because you're not meant to
because
stay in
you're
your
always
room.
out.
Yeah. Well, it
I
depends.
I
Exactly.
usually and I
So that's
usually I usually bring my lights, my LED lights, and I left them at the house because
Man,
I
who
end
who
up
drives around with LED lights in
because
their trunk?
I'm a
Like,
professional.
yeah, I mean,
Because I'm a professional, man. But the
well,
problem
I
is
stream.
I left
So
home late.
that don't talk about him because I got I be passing my little light and stuff. I stream. He streams probably. He do stuff.
But look, he don't be complaining when I come when I was before I moved. He came to the house and he was blessed with this godlike lighting that I would
Yeah,
have in the
now you know
studio.
what you know how black folks go. I got your back. You know how black folks go. They get brand new and funky when you pick up and park.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm
you know what
saying?
I'm saying.
Look, as you can see, the lighting doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? When you honey dipped from heaven chocolate like I am, you know what I'm saying? And you see Miss Flossie over there looking like a golden bronze statuesque.
She
But
is.
again, did you not hear? I have well, this is actually my overhead lighting, but I stream here and there, so I
She
have the lighting and
she
the
got the
stuff. Like earlier,
lashes
y'all was
working
sitting in my
for.
stand.
I ain't got no lighting. I mean, maybe I have to shine like that, man. This is regular natural light around here, man. I don't know,
Okay, okay, Miss Flossie, we got to get into some serious conversation before we get off the Zoom with you.
Okay.
All right, how you know Book?
Oh,
Oh, that's not even serious.
How you know Book?
I know it's
We
coming.
just
I
friends.
know it's
How do you
coming.
know Young James Boogie?
That's my friend, man. We
Yeah,
friends.
we're friends.
All right,
There ain't no more to say about it. We're just
all right,
friends.
Miss Flossie. Now I'm gonna give you some history about me and Young James Boogie.
Yeah, I know.
I met Young James Boogie early in my 20s, and he
Okay.
and he has become my Ugandan brother.
Well, she know China.
I love my Ugandan brother. If a nigga threatens Boogie, he threatened me. I'ma shoot a nigga for Boogie. And then when we in lockup, I'ma ask Young James Boogie, why are we going to jail for life? That's how I feel about Young James Boogie. If I got it, he got it. So with that being said, it pains me to see my brother lay in the empty cold bed every night.
What ain't got shit to do with me?
I did no.
How you know my brother
So
cold
so
though?
listen to what I'm saying, Miss. Listen to what I'm saying, Miss Flossie. Listen to what I'm saying.
Y'all, nah, nah,
I
no,
am on
no,
a
no,
quest.
no, no,
I am
no.
on a
Oh,
quest to find Young
okay.
James Boogie love.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, this is what y'all do. This is the
Y'all,
reason why
this is
I
me.
keep stuff strictly professional.
See, I'm
Boogie,
See,
what did you do to Miss Flossie?
the girl. That's why I don't do.
So,
This why I don't do nigga shit.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm
This why I
saying?
don't do nigga shit. And
I,
I
I,
feel like, and you know what? I feel like Erica Badu, who my sister, Erica Badu, she go, I love nigga shit. I don't like niggas, but I love nigga shit.
I
what's up?
respect that.
I
I
do.
just at
I
every
do.
time we have a young lady on that is familiar with Young James Boogie, I try to find out. I'm trying to find my brother love. Not like one night stand, like true love, like cooked pork chops and macaroni and cheese on a Sunday love. Not like one night stand love, Miss Flossie. He can make you smile when you sad, Miss Flossie. When you come
No,
home,
I'm
when
sorry.
you come home
I'm
from
sorry.
that long day at
No,
work, he'll
I,
make you
I,
purple
no.
Kool-Aid.
it was cool tonight a little bit, but the faces that you're making, Miss Flossie, you know what I'm saying? You kind of you
We cool
got me
because
feeling some kind of way now.
we
I
have
didn't
gotten
set
to
this
a
up.
period. We have gotten to a
But
point
I
where
didn't set
we
this
are
up.
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I
did
just
say she ghosted you for a year, huh?
that was some other, that she did though. She goes through for a whole year. She goes, but
But
that's 4 or 5 years ago though.
Miss Flossie definitely is just friends for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
man.
No,
friends.
you
We
know what? And
established one.
I'll do, knowing him, he reaches out. Whenever he reaches out, I always respond. I always talk. I'm gonna always be cool. We're gonna always be cool. You know, I just,
I don't know
Yeah.
what you did, Bug, but
Next to this young lady, man, we good, man.
mm-mm.
We this is my friend, man. Like I said,
Ah,
yeah, nah, we,
out the blue, I'd be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's life going?
I figured
Boom.
it out,
All the time,
Bug.
right?
I figured it out, Bug.
What is it?
She got common sense.
yo, and you know what? Him and I get into a lot of disagreements.
We do.
Of
We
course you
do,
do.
because you
That's a
don't
good
always,
one.
yeah,
That's a good one.
we don't always, you always call me or text me when we're doing meeting of the minds type stuff,
Yeah.
and we get into the black people shit. Like we talk about that, and we get in depth with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we agree, and sometimes we don't.
Really.
So
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows I'm pro black, man. All the way
Man,
to the
you pro
fault.
black, but you a different pro black though, man.
I'm
You
pro
be
black to a
tripping.
yeah, no,
fault.
I'm not going to support. But see, you tend to support when you shouldn't support.
I don't
I'm
Pro
think
not.
he
black or
honestly. I
not.
don't think Boogie really like niggas.
But he said pro black. He didn't say pro niggas.
So
It's
Exactly.
different.
Pro black.
he really like his African family from Africa for real. The ones that are
No,
called us Akatas. He really be
no.
fucking with them.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
I like wild nigga shit, but I don't like when wild nigga shit becomes the norm. Like
What you call a
I don't
wild?
Okay.
What you call wild nigga shit?
like wild nigga shit is like going to the club and just acting a goddamn ass,
I
but
love it,
having
bro.
fun.
I love it.
Yeah. But then when it goes
Yeah,
too
but
far,
that's fun
niggas
though. We're
start
not talking
shooting.
about shooting up the club, right?
Nah,
I
fuck
mean,
that. Empty the clip. Shoot up the club.
You know what I'm saying? When it
what
starts
the fuck? No, I need to
he's
make it
toxic.
home.
That guy right there,
Act
that
like
guy
he's
over
1998, man. Drive by. Shoot up the
No,
club.
no, he said
Don't even
shoot
let
up
the
there,
window
no,
down. Shoot through that
no,
bitch.
no.
toxic.
I'm toxic though, so you know. If a
Me,
nigga,
I'm like,
hey,
hey man,
hey, if a nigga piss you off, man, smash the gas on him.
real talk. One time one of our partners called us and he's like, man, but he called us and said some dudes was messing with his girl. We was all together. Everybody was all hyped. What? Huh? What? What? I was like, hey man, what did she do? What what did she do? Why is it 17 guys that want to fight this one guy with this one girl?
Man,
Why was
whoop that nigga
17 guys?
ass, man.
Why was 17? I'm talking about why would 17 guys want to fight one guy over one girl?
Whoop that nigga ass,
She
man.
did she mess around with 17 dudes?
She might have.
Like
I mean, or no. She could have said some hot shit, and the rest of the crew wasn't with it.
I don't know. But I just want to know because I don't want to run up on it and we go over there and then we stomp some dudes out and they're like,
And then
man,
here she go. Right, right. You be like, damn, I done beat her, but she done fucked the whole squad and she mad she didn't get all her money. You her
yeah,
pimp.
yeah.
You should have
Or
told me this shit.
she didn't burnt 5 dudes and now we over here, man, we mad because she burnt off, you know what I'm saying? We over here, you know what I'm saying whatever it is. But I'm I just what?
I'm just laughing.
I'm just
Nigga shit.
yeah.
I don't,
I
I
like
love nigga shit.
but I
I
don't
just
like
don't like
when it
niggas.
goes too far, man.
So
But
I
I'm pro
love
black.
I love nigga shit. But then I also like I told y'all, my hotel is on this river walk in Tampa. So yesterday,
That's a moat, bro. It's not a walk.
man,
That's
it's a
like
river
some
walk, bro. So yesterday, it's a
Tampa's
river
nice.
walk, bro. We saw Tom Brady throw the championship trophy from boat to boat. It's a river walk, my guy. It's a river for real. Anyway,
Tampa's
with
a
that being
nice place.
said,
Shit.
I had I had some meetings for work over Zoom. So I'm sitting at the little desk in the window, and it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm trying to figure out what do these people do? Will they have time to just boat up and down the river at 1 o'clock? And whatever it
Well,
is, I
you're
want to do
you're
it.
in Florida. It's retirement community.
No, no,
You're
no,
in
no, no,
Florida.
no, no. Miss Flossie, I have a nice room. I have a room so nice where I'm seeing the people on the boat. Some of these people look like they in their 40s.
They retired early.
Damn, I need to find out how to do that.
Yeah, but we talking about.
Call the show.
Okay, so when we're not talking, see, we talking. They probably came from generational wealth, while we probably the first people out of our families to make halfway decent. And they like, damn, you making money? You like, no, I'm really not. I'm struggling here. I gotta pay bills. So you got to think they generational wealth.
I realized that my old man and my tea lady. So
Yeah.
I realized that I'm in a. So, all right, this might be the last little whatever. So,
Yeah.
out of everybody I know, I'm the only person who parents are like together.
Mm.
So like my parents weren't rich, but my old man made decent money. I make decent money. I'm trying to figure out how to get fuck you money and pass that shit on to my niece and nephews because I don't have kids. That's where I'm at. I just want fuck you money.
You know, you know what I had to tell myself because I'm being a mom and like you said, you want to because you don't have kids. Your legacy is what you leave behind. And my legacy is my daughter, but I also want to leave her with some not just mental gems, stuff that I done dropped on her, but I wanted her to have some real shit that she could look. This my mom house. This our
Mm-hmm.
house. So we could keep passing it on to it because we have that in our family. Like my family, like I came from, even though my parents weren't together, but I came from my mom was raised in a house. We still have the house that my mom was raised in. That is our family house. We still have that house. I can go there tomorrow and have somewhere to stay. So that's the beauty of it. Um, with all of that being said, we don't offer that to our kids now. Like we're coming from people that don't own their homes or hell even think about owning a home.
Right.
And we're
So I
taught to be
start there
nomadic
with
though.
land property. My uncle taught me land is something to always because it's a necessity. In order to have this, you're gonna either buy. That's why a lot of people were smart enough to buy up certain land and stuff. And you like, well, why would you buy that up? Like I wouldn't. It's just regular land, ain't nothing
Yep.
on it. But if you think about it, at some point in time, someone's gonna want to build on it.
Yep.
Yeah. But we're
So
taught to be
you keep
nomadic though.
start.
If you really look at the way the young people are taught things, like they're taught to be nomadic, and then also we're at the point now where we're all people are fighting for the same space. So if you have that going on, then it tends to be like, okay, well, we all want to be in this same space. Biggest money gonna win. So
Right.
that's what
And see,
Well, look,
gentrification is.
and I
can I
feel
be honest with you? It's not even the biggest money. It's about the biggest. People tend to forget it's not even about the biggest money. If you actually look at stuff, people don't pay their property tax.
no.
You go in there after so many years, you scoop up that price at property tax. You own land that you really didn't have to do anything but pay property tax for.
Yeah.
See, black people we don't go and educate ourselves on the stuff that we need to know. This is what white people do. That's why you have eminent domain. That's why the way governments could come in and take your shit is because we don't educate ourselves enough to know that that's how people or white people coming in and regentrifying. It's crazy because it's easy for them to do. If I don't pay my property tax for years, someone else could come in and pay my property tax and it's their shit.
And it's their shit. I saw my old man. So like my house in Houston, it was my grandmother's house, but I saw my old man come in, and the house was actually a family house. It was like his great aunts that were behind on taxes. He paid the taxes, but he did it the right way. He went and got with all the older heirs in his family,
Mhm.
and they either signed it over or he paid them.
Okay.
So, like I said, my parents weren't rich, but
But they
they,
did what they needed to, and
yeah,
they left something for you.
yeah, they did
I got,
it. They did
And that's the
exactly.
legacy.
It's my
I got
old
a
And
man.
that's the
question.
legacy that we don't realize that we need. Because let me tell y'all real quick. Y'all think about North Carolina, because you're now on the East Coast, look up your islands, like your Geechee Islands and off your Jones Island, all of that off the coast of North Carolina and South Carolina. These are islands. Right. And it was basically predominantly when the slaves, when it went into and they ended slavery, a lot of your slave owners left the land to these people.
Mm-hmm.
And so the government came in. Now, these people own this land for years, but it's prime real estate for golf. So we know the thing for land. I always tell people it's land. So at some point in time, when you decide you want to build on it, you can. My uncle lived all the way in DC and got land outside of Austin, Texas. For
Mm.
what? I thought for years for what, but now I understand why because people are paying for it. So they took them people's land because they know the worth. No different than what happened with Hurricane Katrina. A lot of those people didn't come back because they wanted them displaced because they could come in there and do what they did to that land. Land is a lot. And as I said, with my legacy, I leave land and then she can do whatever she want with it. If she wanted, she could put a shack on it. She could put a mobile home, but she got somewhere to go.
That's what's up, man. It's been a riveting, informative, great interview with Miss Flossie. This is your second time on the show. The third time we'll have to promote some. Well, you don't promote your business, but we have to promote. We'll have to have
Yeah, no, we're not promoting.
your
No,
offspring on there.
I don't need nobody thinking I'm doing butt naked nothings.
Yeah, we'll have to have your
Whoa, whoa,
offspring
whoa!
on.
You do butt naked somethings? What?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I like ratchet. So you gotta. I just heard butt naked, so I got excited.
Oh,
No.
we'll have to have your offspring on here, and we can talk about her journey through music and your influence and her influences. And thanks again for
You're
being
welcome.
16
Always.
podcast, 16
Yeah,
shots
y'all can have me
podcast.
back so we can talk about some more nigga shit. I like nigga shit too. You just don't
And
like naked.
I definitely will.
But I appreciate you too.
All right. Word to your mother, man. Peace.
Peace. We at.
Recording stopped.
All right. Thank you, Miss Flossie. She,
No problem.
and Dub, what you want to do? You want to do more?
Nah, I fuck with the Waffle House. I just the wife. The wife doesn't like the Waffle House because the waffle at the Waffle House is really just a pancake with squares.
Square pancake, and it's not as waffly as you
It's
would
not.
like your waffle.
It's really not a waffle.
It's not a waffle. It's really kind of like Waffle House is kind of trash, bro. Not
No,
trash. So,
Waffle
Waffle
House. No. Waffle
House
House is kind of trash, but at
is
3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, it's great food, bro.
I've never been in Waffle House, and you see how I'm looking at you now right now.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Waffle House. I've never been to Waffle House after 2 o'clock and something good happened.
Nah.
Like
So I
even if it
usually
wasn't a fight, even if it wasn't a fight, like it's like the something went wrong, like with the food or the people, like something went wrong, and it was like, man, I can't believe I came here again.
I usually go to Waffle House between 10 and 12. I try not to go after 12. I've also realized that outside of Houston, at least, or Texas, you find more. Outside of Texas, I found more Waffle Houses than IHOPs.
All right, check this out. Since you did that, we're gonna do this because we've been trying to do this for like 3 weeks. Okay, I'm gonna say a name or not something, and you give me the first two things that come to your mind. All
All
right.
right, I'm ready.
All right. Waffle House,
Fights,
Denny's,
old people,
IHOP,
pancakes,
Joel Santana,
no teeth.
uh, Parade French fries,
Never had them.
Papa's.
Papas?
Yeah.
Which one? Barbecue,
See,
steakhouse,
seafood.
Papados, Papados,
Papa's.
Papa seafood.
Yeah.
Overpriced.
Um, Chick-fil-A,
Great.
black-owned businesses,
Greater.
Erica Badu,
Fat ass.
Fantasia,
Great vocal cords with a fat ass.
Janet Jackson,
Goddess.
for the fat ass.
Just goddess.
Oh, okay. Will Smith playing Serena Williams' daddy.
Trash. Because I'm tired of Will Smith doing this bullshit.
Will Smith is the greatest actor.
No, he's
He's the,
not.
Will Smith is the greatest black actor ever lived. One, two.
Which Venus which Williams sister would you knock down? Serena or Venus?
If I had to,
Which means if you had to. You acting like that's a bad task.
I mean, it's about Serena, man. Serena guys. Yeah, Serena. It's not even
I'm,
a
I'm probably hitting
person.
Venus, bro. I'm
The
gonna hit
person that said
Venus.
Venus would probably hit Whoopi Goldberg too.
I'm gonna hit Venus, bro.
The person who would hit Venus would probably hit Whoopi Goldberg too.
I'm gonna hit Venus, bro. I would not hit Whoopi, but I would hit Venus.
You hit Venus over Serena?
So when you say it like that, it sounds crazy. I'm not
Yeah,
saying I
yeah.
would hit Venus over Serena,
That's
which
the
is
question, right?
toxic. The whole question is toxic in the first place. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I think Venus has a better personality.
I don't know. I think Venus is like crazy, man. I think she like
I think they're both
possessed.
crazy. Nah, but what do you mean by possessed?
Like they're like, I gotta get better. And you like you be in bed. She's like, hold on, honey, could you show me how to push my backhand right quick? Like, what?
Nah, I'm
We
cool
don't
with
do that.
crazy, bro.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, and Will Smith is the greatest actor of all time, and the greatest black actor of all time. Eddie Murphy is the greatest black comedian of all time, and also Eddie Murphy made the funniest movie of all time.
Which one
In
is that?
coming to America.
One or two?
One,
Coming to America one is pretty fucking funny.
it's probably the funniest movie. There's not name me a character in that movie that didn't have a seriously funny moment.
I can't.
Even when Mortimer, we're back in business.
I can't. Eddie Murphy is fucking a genius, comedic genius.
What is your favorite part of Coming to America?
My favorite part of coming to America is when the landlord walks into the apartment and he sees what the fuck they did with the apartment, bro. When that boy Arsenio Hall was like, "I need some pocket change," and that
Yeah,
nigga went and probably got the equivalent of five mil,
yeah,
and this nigga walked into the apartment like, "Oh, it's a hot tub in this bitch." Yeah, that was. Time out.
yeah,
Coming to America is not the funniest Eddie Murphy movie.
yeah. It's funny in the Harlem Nights, bro.
It is funny in the Harlem Nights, but I'm gonna tell you what to me, the funniest Eddie Murphy movie, and it might be because I am a lover of the horror genre. It
Oh,
has
you
to
been
be
better
Vampire
not.
in Brooklyn.
Oh man,
Cause
and
Kadeem Hardison was funny in that bitch.
it's hilarious.
You
But
got Eddie, you got Kadeem Hardison, you got the late great what's homie name, bro? Bang Bang Bang.
oh, Bernie Mac.
Nah, it wasn't Bernie Mac.
Oh, John Witherspoon.
Not John Singleton, but John. What's his name?
Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon, bro,
No, that wouldn't. But Angela Bassett can't act, bro.
bro,
Can't
bro,
do. What are you doing to me? She's
bro.
like a vampire before she turned to a vampire.
The preacher scene when this nigga was preaching outside the church because he was on fire inside the church.
No,
Ass is good.
what? Your ass is the funniest. Okay, first, the funniest part of coming to America for me was when Eric LaSalle, aka Mr. Soul Glow, had that cup of pink whatever he had, and he tossed it at Akeem, and it splattered all over him. And he was, and Simi laughed for real. Like Simi didn't say, "Are you okay?" Simi was sitting this close to him, and he just said, "Bah!" Like right in his face, man. Like I've been waiting my whole life to laugh at you, man. You've been the leader, the boss of me, man. You ain't
And
even let
he,
me
and
do
he
nothing
just
I
laughed
want
at
to do.
him. It was a bunch of funny shits in Coming to America, bro. Like the whole like dating scene where this nigga was trying to
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
the
yeah.
the two hip hop twin chicks. That was hilarious, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Even the ancillary characters, like even when James Earl Jones tried to play it straight, and that boy like he just came to soil his Royal Oaks. Boy's like, hold up, what you nigga? What? I don't give a damn where you from.
The ultimate hustle is the fake ass McDonald's though.
Oh man, he did that. They got McDonald's, we get McDonald's. They got the Big Mac, we got
We
the
got
Big
Big Mick. Yeah.
Big Mac.
You know, there's like grouping of kids who don't know what the fuck we talking about right now.
Bruh, this is how I got here, man. One of my coworkers, man, 30 some years old, never seen it, man.
Bro, you know what fucks me up with Harlem Nights though? So a moment of transparency.
Yeah.
My first experience with Della Reese was Touched by an Angel. I love Touched by an Angel, bro. As a
Oh, the
kid,
main CD.
that's all I
I
bro.
hated that show, man.
Nah,
I hated.
fuck that. I watched Touched by an Angel, bro. Della Reese was my person. I love Della Reese, bro. So, you know what I'm saying, growing up, I think Harlem Nights probably came out when I was really small, so I
Yeah.
ain't watched it at first.
Yeah.
So, I'm watching Della Reese, Touched by an Angel, Della Reese. And I'm a teenager, and then I run up on Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching Harlem Nights, and I'm like, oh shit, it's Touched by Angel Della Reese.
Think she finna be nice as hell.
I'm thinking she's finna be extremely nice. She's finna be like the pillar of common sense. I am the peace bringer. I am making sure everything works how it's supposed to. And she telling me about her bitch Sunshine, who pussy so good you throw it up in the air. I was like, Della Reese, how could you?
She did that. She
The
very much.
potty mouth,
She was a whole potty mouth and a half, bro.
bro. And so then after I seen Harlem Nights and Della Reese, I went back and explored Della Reese. Bro,
Yeah.
first off, Della Reese was vulgar as fuck and was funny as hell, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Della Reese go hard, but bruh, it was too many characters. It was too many creative. This boy created characters, man. It's like, man, you know what?
Like in Harlem Nights?
No, I'm talking about in Coming to America.
He
Like,
did, but Harlem Nights had every black comic that you wanted to have. And this is the thing with Harlem Nights. Once I saw Harlem Nights, like I knew about Richard Pryor. I knew how funny
yeah,
Richard Pryor was. I knew about his vulgarity. Same thing with Red Fox. Same
yeah.
thing with fucking Eddie Murphy.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Richard Pryor didn't really go off in Harlem Nights.
He didn't.
He
But
didn't go off at all. He was straight man the whole movie. That's why I'm like, that's why I can't. That's why I can't beat. You know what I'm saying? For me,
if he ever said anything out of line, I was cool with it. Same thing with Red Fox. It's Red Fox, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But bro, out of everybody, I didn't know Della Reese like cussed like that. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Della Reese, you need some soap for your mouth.
Della Reese been the same size since I seen. I ain't never seen Della Reese under not built like a Liberty Bell, man.
No, you're right. Della Reese always been big. She
Yeah.
was a big healthy gal.
Not about being big. It's like she built like a Liberty Bell. Um, yeah, Coming to America was funny, bro. Super funny.
And then the chick that played Sunshine, whatever her name was, I feel, bro. That love where he called his wife and was like, "I ain't never coming home."
Yeah.
I felt that boy because she really was that fine, bro.
I don't know. That's kind of messed up, man. You're gonna leave your wife
No,
over
she
some
really was that fine, bro. Like I'm not saying I would, because I'm a black man. He a white man though, so I get it.
saying it was too much goodness for him.
For a white man, yeah, it was too much, bro. It was too much for him.
All right, man. So, man, we've ran it up on this show, man, and I'm exhausted. My eyes. That's why I tell me I'm rubbing my eyes bloodshot red.
What you been doing, bro?
I'm tired.
All right, so this is my last question, and we can bounce.
How was that?
Has anyone ever just took a deep dive into the names of the Wu-Tang Clan and was like, that shit suspect? Only reason why.
All right, Reza, the Jizza,
Bro, stop
Andre.
right there. Stop right there. Somebody was talking, one of the Wu-Tang Clan members was like, yeah, son, you know what I'm saying? Every time we went on tour, I had to make sure I had my chessboard, you know what I'm talking about, so I could give the Jizza the business. And I was like,
Yeah.
time out. This nigga's name was the Jizza. Like
Yes.
the
And you know why I got mad, right?
Jizzer.
You know why you know why his name is the Jizza?
Why, bro?
Because Jizza was the noise that was made on the scratching thing when you on a record when you said genius. So it's like Jizza, and RZA was I think what was RZA? Rakim. So Jizza, RZA, that was their name.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think of that. When you said Jizza, I was thinking
You
of
got
jizz, and I'm
her,
like, I'm not calling another grown man jizz, and he's the jizzer. That means he jizzes on people. No, bro, I'm not calling him that.
bruh. If the Wu Tang heard that, they would come into your hotel room and punch you in the eye like Joe Budden.
I that from H time, man. I ain't scared of none of these niggas, man.
Man, well, shit, shoot, man. I almost cussed. I stop cussing. Shoot, man, this has been a great show, riveting show. We got two special guests tomorrow, man. One of them gonna blow your mind, bro. And
Tomorrow is a Saturday or tomorrow is
on
a Sunday?
Sunday, next
Okay,
show.
good. Yeah, I'll
And
be in the H.
listen,
I have everything I need.
you be in the H?
My bad. I'll be in Atlanta.
Okay, yeah. So the fans will see the promo for you will, but when you do see it, you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be some fun times, some reminiscing, all that kind of stuff. So well, I think my phone is over here going. Oh, I said what's it called
I'm not even gonna, do what I normally
Astros.
do.
By the way,
They
the
won?
Astros.
Are we going to
Yeah,
the World Series? Where we at?
yeah, World Series,
Are we
man.
World Series poppies again?
Yeah, man, with Dustin. I mean,
Dusty
with John,
Baker?
his name is Johnny B. Baker Jr.
And they,
That's his
I'm talking about fuck they old cheating shit, man. Let me go ahead. Man, I'm gonna have to pull up, I'm talking about, get my old man to go give me an Astros jersey and mail it to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me an Altuve or something.
yeah. Issue with Kevin Bass to remember
No, no,
the
no,
call.
no, 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 no.
Killer bees, man.
Nah, you gotta get the Derek Bell.
Okay, Derek, but that's a little later.
You
That's a
remember
little
Derek Bell, bro? Man, Derek Bell was a real nigga. Then I'm gonna let you go because I know you tired, man. But Derek Bell run up to before it was cool to have a big ass chain. Derek Bell had like a big ass Cuban link, bro. I was like, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
ghettoest name you can have though to play baseball. Like, what's his name? Derek
Derek
Bell.
Bell, yeah.
Derek Bell.
H time stand up. Know what I'm talking about? I be letting
Champion.
these niggas know out here in these Florida, Tampa, Atlanta streets, man. I'm from H Town, stay down, dirty where they spray rhyme. Say Klein, run into my city, you get laid down. Come into my hood, we put knots on your
Dots on
sweater.
dots on your sweater. Dots, the red dots. Or
What?
put dots on your sweater. That's the red dots, man. Or
See,
put dots on your header at the
I be
cops or whatever.
I be quoting Young James Boogie all the time, bro.
Anyway, man, let me get out of here, man. Once again, 16 Shots Podcast. Young James Boogie, Mr. A.R. Dub.
Did you listen
King.
to the bonus content that I dropped today? They posted today. Did you see it?
I did, man.
That's
And
what's
we'll
up.
talk about how off the numbers are another time because the numbers are totally off, man.
Boogie, stop counting the bonus content as an episode. Bonus
Oh.
content is not an episode.
But I'm
Bonus
saying, like,
content is bonus content. An
But-
episode is an episode.
got episodes that skip in there. Just go look in the 70s, man, and hear me back in the morning.
What number are we on, Bug?
89,
No. What number was the last number that was numbered?
87.
All right, we on. So this is episode 88. Stop trying to do all of that math.
All right. Third war, that math I know.
Hey man, look, let me tell you something, bro. I did this lighting on accident.
Yeah.
This might have to be a reoccurring lighting though, bro. I feel like I'm in my little A-Dub noir. You know what I'm talking about?
Like you can bust a freestyle, but that's next show.
All right, man. Young James Boogie, AR Dub, 16 shots, and we out.